What is small, brown, and lives high on the mountaintops? It sounds like the beginning of a cheesy joke, but it's actually the American pika. These tiny, adorable mammals aren't just cute to look at. They are living clues for scientists studying how climate change affects our planet. Let's talk about why. So what are pika anyway? They look a lot like hamsters, but are actually close cousins of rabbits and hares. Pika and their relatives belong to a group called lagomorphs, an order of small and furry mammals with 4 top front teeth that never stop growing. They love to eat their veggies. No meat for them. Pika are different from their cousins because they're really small, weighing only about as much as a baseball. And they live out here! If you've never seen pika before, you're not alone. That's because they only live in rocky environments like this one, at elevations above where trees can grow and where temperatures are cool year-round. Here in the Rocky Mountains, this environment is called the alpine tundra, and it's an extreme place to live. Up here at elevations like this, it's always cold and it's always windy. You and I might not want to spend every day up here, but to a pika, this place is paradise. Here in the Rockies, pika live in talus fields, or big rocky areas in the tundra. Pika are feisty, protecting their territory from neighbors with everything from scent marking to boxing matches to the fierce cry of the pika warrior. Pika have special adaptations to help them survive in harsh environments. Rather than hibernating like their marmot neighbors, they stay awake for the whole winter, building tunnels underneath blankets of snow and scurrying beneath the large rocks. Their small, round bodies, high metabolism, and thick coat help keep them warm. Pika eat only plants, but finding plants up here in the wintertime can be tricky. Pika prep by gathering grasses, flowers, and other plants into hay piles each summer. When the ground is covered in snow, pika can feed on that stored vegetation for up to 9 months. Hay piles are made of lots of different types of plants, and scientists have found that pika are careful collectors. To keep their hay piles from rotting too soon, pika harvest plants which decrease bacterial growth, making pika the cutest chemists around. It's also possible that as those hay piles break down, they generate heat which keep pika warm for the whole winter. Pika aren't just adapted to survive in the cold. They actually need to be cold. Adaptations like their warm and cozy coat means that pika can get too warm and can't survive for very long at temperatures above about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. We call pika habitat specialists, which means that they are so well adapted to environments like this that they can't survive anywhere else. This is why scientists want to study pika. As the climate changes, alpine tundra habitats normally cool enough for pika year-round might start to become too warm. As temperatures rise, pika have to move higher and higher to find elevations and temperatures cold enough for their survival. This means that their habitat is getting smaller, and we're worried that they won't be able to get from one mountain peak to another. And you can only go so high before you run out of mountain. This need for cold temperatures make pika an indicator species, a single species that can tell us how an entire ecosystem is doing. Scientists visit the same talus field each year to look to see if pika are still there or if they've moved on. If we don't find pika in places we used to see them, it might mean that the area is warming up too much and that alpine habitats are being affected by climate change.
It's possible pika habitat within that talus field.
The good news is you can help scientists learn what pika have to tell us about our changing world. The Front Range Pika Project is a citizen science project which teaches the public to find out where pika live across Colorado. You can take part in this project and help scientists study these small but mighty mammals. Check out pikapartners.org to learn more. In another video, we'll meet Erica, one of the co-directors of the Front Range Pika Project, to learn more about her job as a conservation biologist and what it's like to have a job looking at tiny and cute critters. In the meantime, I'm off to go collect some data, but I hope to see you out here someday soon, peeking some pika.